All right, so I only have 4 to 5 more days approximately to get through the rest of Battlestar Galactica because that's when my free Amazon Prime subscription ends and I will not be paying for it. So I'm trying to hammer this out, which is kind of lame because I'd really like to take my time with this last season while also splicing in David Duchovny by watching Californication because honestly, I get to this point in my life where I just miss having David Duchovny like in and around my life, and I want him there as one of the characters that he portrays on television. I love his acting, and I think he's a hottie with a body. And he might be old enough to be my dad, but like, where are you, David Duchovny? Like, call me. Like, I'm interested in meeting you. Okay, so Battlestar Galactica season 4. What episode did I just watch? I just watched the end of season 3. Okay, I've watched 3 episodes of the 4th season. I'm supposed to watch 4.2 episodes every day, which is so many. I have things to do. Like I actually have to go to work, and also I'm planning a workshop that I also like need to be writing the manual for. It's fine. So, Starbuck comes back and everyone is mad about it, is the best way to put it. Like everyone's mad about it and they're all incredibly suspicious. And Laura Roslin, God bless her heart, I love that lady. She's just like, this could be a Cylon trap. And I'm like, what trap? Like what's the trap? Like what mastermind? Like I don't think the Cylons are like thinking as far ahead as you think they are. I think the Cylons are also dealing with their own problems, as exemplified by what's going on with the Cylons in these first 3 episodes. A lot of things are happening. So I want to take it back. I want to take it back to my last video on Battlestar Galactica, where I talked about Deanna and her quest to figure out who the last 5 Cylons are, because all the Cylons are programmed knowing that there are 12 models, but none of them are programmed with the ability to concern themselves with who those last 5 models are, and that's it, with who they are, how they can find them, why they would want to know them, etc., etc. And the Brother Cavill model, I don't know what number he is all like, we shouldn't be thinking about this goes against our programming, we don't have any right to think about this, blah blah blah. And the 6s, I think, are a very persuasive model who are aligning themselves with the 3s, who is the Deanna model, and recognize that there's more to Cylon life than following the program that they themselves, as the human type model, and all of their, how do I want to put this, lower models of technology have. Because what's interesting is, my mind wanted to say you have to be a Cylon in order to be a Cylon, but what they're talking about is understanding the higher order of life, identity, purpose, self-exploration, spirituality. All of these things that their creators, which were humans, their creators didn't necessarily see fit. And so you're having 2 things happening within the Cylon universe. You have these models that are saying, we have to stick to our programming because it's our programming and that's why we were programmed that way. And then we have other people saying, well, yeah, the programming, but why do we have to stick to that programming even though we were programmed that way? Like, isn't there more to our program than our program? Technology. And I'm on their side. I actually think that they don't have to be so strict and regimented about their society, and in fact there's like way more to life than just sticking to the rigidity of what you've been told. And in a lot of ways, both the humans and the Cylons are dealing with a lot of this fear that they have in regard to openness and allowance and exploration and unity and accepting otherness as wholeness. Do you know what I mean? So now Starbuck is back, and Laura has taken this turn from being this president with a lot of openness and spontaneity to being very regimented and honestly on the way towards fascism. And so when Starbuck comes back, she's like, I don't even have like room in my mind to think about like faith or the lords and how they may have gifted us Starbuck back, even though she exploded in front of Leodama's face. She's like, none of that matters. This isn't cool. She's actually a Cylon trap. And I appreciate that Admiral Adama, shout out to you, took it upon himself to say, you know what, I think maybe we should give Starbuck a chance and give her the ability to utilize whatever knowledge she thinks she has. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember, but I think she is an angel, not a Cylon, but she's an angel that helps them find their way to Earth. Like, she was given the gift of another life in order to come back and guide these people to Earth. But it's like, what makes humans so special that they were given this gift in the second chance? Like, what makes them so special that they get to have this? You know, they've been obstinate at every turn, and I don't appreciate how they wrote in that Callie was slowly losing her mind because Tyrol is off being either a very intense worker down there fixing the raptors, or now we've discovered he's one of the final five and he's out there losing his fucking mind. And these last four Cylons that we know of, the fifth one is someone up and coming, they have to hold their identity back. There's no like support group for them. There's no exploration. There's no safety and comfort for them to develop their other identity. And like throughout all of this, I can't help but think about capitalism and how, like, even though this isn't intentionally what's going on probably for the writers of Battlestar Galactica, but this is like a critique on the modern world and how people aren't able to be themselves because there's so much rigidity out there, saying that they have to be this way to fit into a particular puzzle in order to be successful, in order to fit into the society that they're in. And you're seeing it happen in both places. You're seeing it happen for the Cylons, and you're seeing it happen for humanity. They're having the same struggle, but it's in different places. And then additionally, I think it's dope that Leodama decided to join the government and that he's like Loki on the side of Tom, who was decidedly a terrorist who blew up a bunch of people on Sagittarius. And now he's the VP. And Leodama's like, you know what, Laura? I think we need to challenge your authority here because you're being a little crazy. And my dad is supporting that. And even though I am my father's son, we're going to take this down. So, I'm going to try to be watching this at work, but I work in food service, and people want their food serviced. So, catch you on the flip side.